God keeps his promises. This is not faith. It's physics. You've been told to believe. You've been asked to trust. That's not the point. God's faithfulness is not an act of will. It's a law of reality. You're about to see the evidence you've been trained to ignore. The promise is in your breath. You woke up today. Your heart is beating without your permission. The sun rose without consulting you. That's not a random occurrence. That's covenant mechanics. He promised to uphold the world by the word of his power. Your existence is proof he hasn't stopped. You've survived every one of your worst days. You're still here. That's not resilience. That's preservation in real time. He said he would never leave you. Your continued consciousness is the receipt. You feel hope when logic says despair. You have peace when chaos is loud. That's not optimism. That's embedded assurance. He promised his peace would guard your heart. Your calm is the system working as designed. The promise is in the patterns. Seasons change on schedule. Seeds still become trees. Spring always follows winter. That's not nature. That's fidelity displayed. He promised order would remain until his purpose is complete. The universe is a clock. He never forgets to wind. You pray and something shifts. Not always the circumstance, but always you. That's not coincidence. That's interactive covenant. He promised to be found by those who seek him. Your seeking is met with finding every single time. You read an old promise and it feels new. A verse you've seen 100 times lands like a telegram for today. That's not your imagination. That's living testimony. His word is alive because he is. The promise is in the paradox. You were weak, and strength showed up. You had nothing, and provision arrived. You were alone, and presence filled the room. That's not luck. That's signature delivery. He promised to be your enough. Your lack is the canvas for his supply. You forgave when it made no sense. You loved when it cost you everything. You chose grace when justice was deserved. That's not human nature. That's divine nature expressing itself through you. He promised to complete the good work he began. Your capacity to love like him is the work in progress. You look at your past and see a thread of grace, a story only he could write. That's not hindsight. That's fulfillment in retrospect. He promised to work all things for your good. Your history is not a series of accidents, it's a curriculum of covenant. You don't have to strain to believe he'll come through. You just have to look at what he's already done. The promise isn't a maybe. It's a yes in Christ. He didn't just make promises. He is the promise. Your life isn't waiting for God to keep his word. Your life is God keeping his word in real time, through every breath, in every moment. Now live like you know it's already done. The promise is your certainty. You can face tomorrow not because you're brave, but because he's already there. You can release control not because you're passive, but because he's in command. That's not blind faith. That's eyes wide open reality. He promised he would finish what he started. Your future is not uncertain, it's guaranteed.